Are you guys doing today? Um, God damn it. Sorry guys, having a bit issues on TikTok. Hey guys, how are you doing on YouTube's? If you're watching recorded, this is Fez coming live here from EastCarAudio. I come live every day. This is a very interactive live, so I take a lot of comments, questions. We go live on TikTok and YouTube's at the same time. Currently, one of the reasons why I'm kind of quiet is because you can see I'm kind of busy in the background. One of the reasons is that TikTok actually had a little bit of problem, so I'm setting up TikTok live in the background. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think we're good. The rest we can do later. So guys, all three people watching, how are you guys doing today? This is Fast coming live. Let's see, add products. So we're done. I'm sorry, I'm kind of slow at multitasking. So YouTube's and TikTok live all the time. Dual screens on TikTok, circle. We'll do the square. Let's go. Alright, so we're back live on TikTok, guys, and YouTube's ready to go, ready to roll, guys. What's up, everybody who's watching? Um, People are getting notified that we're live on both the platforms, guys. So, working a lot today. Came to work at 9 a.m. and it is about 8:30. About so far 11-hour day that I've been going live, guys. Um, That's not here or there. What's up, ECA2? What's up, Joanny? What's up, Papa Kane? Guys, this is a very interactive live. I would love if you guys share this live with other people. Click right here, share it with other people. Also, another thing I would love is if you guys actually um, um, comment down below. Comment, ask me questions. I've been in the car audio game, LEDs, all that good stuff for a very long time. What's up, brother? How you doing from Maryland? What's up, Team Chevy? I talked to you yesterday as well. How are you doing, brother? So, uh, been doing car audio for a long time. I have a lot of knowledge. If you have any concerns about your cars, pretty much anything, just shoot me a make, model, and here 99.9% I already know what's going on with that vehicle because I've worked with it so much. Again, I could be wrong as well. You're never perfect, but again, type a comment below so we can talk about it, argue with each other, help each other out. A lot of times I don't look at the comments and people start helping other people, so it sounds great. Team Chevy for Maryland. If you're looking for something special, let me show you guys that I have for Chevrolets, which is going to be the color changing Chevy logo right here, guys. If you guys can see, it color changes. It is chaser color changing, just like these lights. It's super duper bright. The only thing is the reason why I don't see it because it's next to the most brightest white GMC logo. And again, you can either purchase the logo yourself and install it. I mean, I sell these all the time. Nas the best is asking, where are you? I'm in Houston, Texas, guys. Houston, Texas. Again, on the interwebs, I'm at EastCarAudio. Where is the phone? There you guys go. Guys, if you everybody watching on TikTok, if you guys are looking for a badass subwoofer combo that has a built-in amplifier, this thing right here is the best. The one you're seeing at the bottom right here, this thing is absolutely the best. It's very cheap. It's less than $100 after discount. And if you do purchase this right here, I will send you a free pair of LEDs, guys. um, Absolutely amazing. uh, Andy, do you sell terminals that come with the sub? Yes. Are you talking about these terminals right here that come on the box? Or you're talking about the terminal like your solder got broke down on the terminal and it broke and you're looking for a new one? That is going to be subwoofer specific, Andy. And just let me know. Completely different country. Nas the best. I'm in America. Chevy bow tie logo. Yes, Team Chevy. Team Chevy's asking where's the hard hitting 8. So I have plenty of 8s over here. The actual push terminal from the sub. Yes, you can find it on Amazon. I don't have it here. Again, whenever you repair a sub, it comes with a repair kit. Mostly it's part of that right there. What type of shallow mount subwoofer do you have? Literally anything and everything from jail audio to DB drive. What are you looking for? I need a negative push terminal for Sundown SLD. Best case scenario is call Sundown. If they don't have it, it does not exist. Otherwise, what you can do is you can run to a store like me, like mine, come in, look at the SLD subwoofer, get your crippers, cut it, and run away. No, obviously that's a dumb joke, but pretty much it doesn't exist if Sundown doesn't have it. Usually if you get a repair kit, it comes part of that. What happened with your push terminal? Did it break? So pretty much all you're looking for a push terminal like this one, right? It's going to be, oh, sorry guys. All you're looking for is push terminal like this one right here. Pretty much the metal piece broke from the bottom right here. That's what ended up happening. You can find it on Amazon. It's cheap. It's probably like about less than $5. And they're all pretty much the same. Just make sure the 8-inch sub, the one for the 8-inch subs are a bit bigger. If you have SLDs, they're 10s. And they are, SLDs are going to be this size right here. Again, big subwoofers. If you're looking for, guys, I'm going to put it upside down. That's one of the biggest subwoofers in the market today. 8-inch, 1500 RMS, followed by 1200 RMS right here, and followed by 1000 RMS over here. Followed by 1200 RMS over here, and this is about 900 RMS right there. Pretty big stuff, guys. Danny Masera is asking, can you show me a pair of 6x9 mid-range on a budget? Yes. I showed them yesterday, guys, which are in the roof rack. If you click right here, you can check the video out that I posted. These are some mid-bass 6x9s right here. They're on a budget. They are known as the Audio Code 6x9s. Otherwise, if you want to get the Orions, I also have that. If you click right here, you will see the review as well. They're called the CM6954. Check the videos out. These are pretty good. These are going to be 300 RMS. The Orions, the Audio Code, are 250 RMS. Both of them are goddamn freaking amazing. So if you're looking for something like that, I have it in stock. And yes, these are one-way mid-bass components, mid-range. What is the step up from Jail Audio W7 Team Chevy? What W7 are we talking about? 8, 10, 12, 15? What are we talking about? And you might be right here with the W7. Can I use stock wiring for 50-watt RMS speakers through the amp? Yes, you can. It's just 50-watt RMS. Any tweeter horns, Mr. Crypto Billy. Obviously, we're in Texas. This is truck country. Obviously, if we didn't have our tweeters, nothing would happen. I literally have about 50 to 60 different types of tweeters, and that's just in the store. Okay. YouTube was asking me to start a poll. I chose not to. Guys, again, if you're watching on TikTok and you wanna buy this right here, this is built-in amplifier. What's up, Oso Fly? How you doing, brother? I'm running two 12-inch, 212s on JL Audio 1200.1 and 300.4, not slapping hard as I want. Obviously, that JL Audio 1200.1 is amazing, but if you have two W7s, that amp wouldn't even do one W7. Pretty much, I would suggest is go with the cheap ass 5000 RMS amplifier on the two W712s. It'll beat the living shit out of them, and it's going to be pretty cheap, less than 500 bucks. Thank you, Jerome Lee, for following. It's much appreciated. Okay, Jose, I haven't responded to you in a while. I'm sorry. Let's go, Jose. Oscar Reyes is saying anything for 500 to RMS. Oscar Reyes, I was showing you all the 8s, which were 500 to 900 RMS earlier. Yes, I upgraded when I took out the sub. It came off. Okay, I understand. I'm pretty sure you were pulling it out of the box and it kind of broke. It is cheap terminals anyways. It's not real metal. It's kind of like plasticky. DS18 red tips, $50. And do I recommend? Yes, I do recommend. Unfortunately, DS18 shop is banned from TikTok currently. That's why I can't post it. Otherwise, usually I'll post them over here. You can click the link and buy it. What amp do I recommend? Team Chevy. Okay, so this is going to be cheap amplifier right here. Sorry, that right there. It is going to be Colossus Hyphonics 5000, about $450 to $550. Very cheap. It's 5000 RMS. Yes, it's a high amperage amp. So the GL Audio 1200.1 amp you have is extremely high quality. It's low amperage. This one is a crappy high amperage dual board amplifier, but it does 5000 RMS and it's plenty cheap, and it'll beat the living shit out of those subs. Okay. Whenever you go with W7s, one of the reasons why I go against GL Audio amps is not because they're crappy. It's because they're so pricey. For something cheap like that, W7 is a real sub. You can get a lot more out of them, especially if you're looking for some hard-hitting bass. Yo, who's that behind the counter? There's no one behind the counter. What are you talking about? The store is closed. It's just me. Man, you're making me scared. There's nobody else. See, you got me the hiccups. Now it's the best GL Audio or Focals. Again, it's like Ferrari versus a Lamborghini. Focals all day. Again, GL Audio does have stuff that competes against Focal, and Focals does have cheap stuff as well. But I personally like Focals over. If money was an option, I wouldn't go either or. Focal is pretty much to show off. If you got money like that, it's the same thing you're saying. Is Lamborghini the fastest car on the planet? It's not. I can get Model S Plaid Tesla, which I own one. It's faster than a Lamborghini. I don't own a Plaid. I do own a Model S though. It is faster than a Lamborghini, but again, Lamborghini is a Lamborghini. It's the same thing. So it depends how much money do you have, and if you want to show off. And especially one of the reasons why whenever people get Focal, they get their three-way component set because they can put the mid-bass speaker right up front. So anybody walks up, they can see it's a Focal and it's like a $1,200 set, and they go like, "Oh man, this guy got money like that." You know, that's what we're talking about. So that's always the case. Oh, audio control Epic instead of the DS18 red tips. Yes, also fly. But the question I got was the person was wanting to buy red tips, and that's what they wanted. They wanted to know if the red tips are good or not. Usually, in this fan following culture, what ends up happening is we have people who are fans of DS18, Apocalypse, Orion, whatever brand they are. If somebody walks in, they go like, "Hey, I'm looking for some DS18 red tips." At this point, they watch so many YouTube videos, they've done their homework, they're looking for just the DS18 red tips. As a salesperson, obviously, you like to sell whatever you like to sell, and changing the customer's mind and educating them is the best thing. But it comes to a point where these people are like, either you got the red tips or they're walking out. Then their mind has been made. There's no changing it. So when somebody asks that question, you already kind of know what they're asking. That's why it's either a yes or a no. Yes, are they good? Yeah, plenty good. $50 for $50. That speaker is amazing. Do I personally like it? Not really. How much for a six rack with Gorilla knobs and Pride 300 competition? Um, Roof rack is gonna run you about $200, between 150 to 200 depending on what you buy. Um, 220 for a set of Pride Solo 300s, and 220 for the Gorilla Knob kit. There you go. Box for under the seat for 2007 Chevy Silverado extended cab, no problem. I have a 2.8 box sitting right over there. If you need a 212 or 210 box, it's going to be sealed sitting right there. The 4.8 box for your truck kind of sucks. Get with the 2.8. I make the 4.8 though, but it kind of sucks. It's usually for a customer who loves to argue. I build them the 4.8 box. If they walk in and they want a 4.8 box, and the thing is, the way the truck is made, it has a huge hump for the high transmission in the middle. So pretty much what ends up happening is that whenever you do 4.8s, the 2.8s you do that are next to the hump are very shallow. So because of that, you gotta have the same subs all front. So you have to do between 4 to 600 RMS is the biggest subs you can do. Well, if I do 2.8s, I can do whatever sub I like. I can do 1,000 RMS sub. So two subs end up sounding better than four in that case scenario. But if somebody's looking, for a parking lot princess where they want to go to a car meet and show off their four subs, then I do my custom box. You sent to California, Cali, Olvera, yes, obviously, EastCarAudio.net. Yep. Is car good for the price? Again, thank you. That's another one of the questions, guys. Is car good for the price? As long as you're getting Scar because of the price, amazing item. Go for it. If you're getting Scar because you think it's better than everything else out there because of the marketing, that's a lie. Scar is very, very cheap. Focal quality, not just show off money. When did I say Focal is not quality? Okay, what I'm saying is the quality Focal provides, I can, for a quarter of the money, I can provide the same quality in different brands. Again, Focal is the standard. You know how many times it's been copied? Unlike the JL Audio TW3s, which they actually have a patent, so nobody else can copy them. Focal is not something patented. It's just high quality product. DS18 just came out with the copy of the three-way component set for Focal that runs for about $1,300. DS18 came with like a one-to-one freaking copy for like $450. Go look at it. You cannot even tell them apart. If you do the unboxing, it looks exactly the goddamn same. That's what I'm talking about. I never said Focal is not good. You have any Rockford Fosgate 4-channel amps? Yes, I do. 500.4 Salazar is one of my favorite amps. I do it all the time. How much for the six speaker rack? Already answered Mayo 777 if you were watching. A sub that is good for 1500 watts max, size 12, no problem. Diego, um, if you want to go with kicker, go with the L7s. That's amazing. It's cheap and you can buy it anywhere. Um, Big Bibdy 520 is asking Serve in Vega. Yep, their speakers are goddamn freaking amazing. Especially if you're talking about the CM series 654. I ship it all the time. That's freaking amazing with the horn speed tweeter. Zion car audio speaker. It's just another clone of DS18, but it's Mexican. Decent product though, not bad. Scooter the Champ is saying, is Def Bounce any good? Def Bounce is goddamn freaking fantastic. How much for Sundown Sub 15? Again, Charlie. If you're looking for the E series, that's going to be cheap. S series is more expensive. U is even more expensive. X is more expensive. And M series is even more expensive. Which one are you looking for? And Z series is the custom option. Yeah, I got a feel on you on that. I love me some audio control, but I'm performance over brand loyalty, quality, and longevity is my goal. Again, also fly. That's how you roll. Again, most of my customers right here are younger. Um, they actually don't give a damn about quality. They just want to be the loudest one on the block. You will be surprised the amount of systems I've done where if you're right next to the vehicle, it literally feels like your ears are bleeding. It sounds like crap. You can't hear anything. But you walk like a block away, that thing sounds fantastic. And that's what all the kids want these days. Remember, we were young ones too. Are super capacitors good instead of another battery? I will always say go with the battery. But yeah, super capacitors are fantastic, but there's no comparison. Nope, not even close. Okay, a good lithium battery versus super capacitor. I would always, 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 always do a battery. Simple. What's something that will make your truck uh, be breathing with so much bass? Pimping. What truck do you have? Make, model, and year, and cab size. Again, it's different for everything. Every truck. Which amp should I run on my 2Z8 in a custom box? This is Mr. Wilbur. Um, okay. Um, all right. How much money do you want to spend? It is 2000 RMS. I can actually do a Salt 6. On the expensive side, Sundown, or on the cheap side, we can do an SFB 8000. What would you like? 2013 Chevy Silverado extended cab. Pimpin, like I was talking about, 2.8 box that I was talking about earlier. I have it right here. We make it custom in store. You can do big subs like Memphis Mojos, 900 RMS. Beat the living shit out of it. If you click right here, I have a million videos right here with that truck. Or we can do a console for you. Let me show you the console, by the way, if you're watching. So, man, it kind of sucks. Not a lot of people watching today. I get kind of depressed when not a lot of people are watching, guys. So this console right here is for your truck. Um, this is a 7213 Silverado console. Right here. So I have a 599 combo that comes with two 6.5s, two tweeters, console, and a subwoofer, sundown subwoofer, all for 599 bucks. So if you want to rock the block, you can get something like this. Again, I can also make something custom for you as well. Snoop Parrot. Oh, he sells all. Give him Nakamichi. It's cheap and good. For funny thing is, for a long time, um, I kept calling Nakamichi like in Nikamichi. I couldn't pronounce it properly. You'll be surprised. Um, Nakamichi is pretty decent. Can't complain. I have Nakamichi sitting right there. Um, that's their DSP. Super cheap. Is it amazing? No, but it is very cheap. Uh, Big boy A, any voice amplifier. I have 6-channel amplifiers, 8-channel amplifiers, 4-channel amplifiers. What are you looking for? Smallest 4-channel amplifier, which is 1200 watts, is this right here, brother. See how tiny it is? How nano things have become? This is 1200 watts, 300 watts per channel. And if you want 1800 watts, $450 per channel. You see how tiny this stuff is? This is the type of stuff that you can install behind your stereo, or you can do underneath the seat, or especially if you have a factory amplifier that goes bad, so you can actually put it in there and it actually works with the factory wire. Like, you don't need to run extra 8 gauge on there. They're so tiny that they actually work with the factory wire. We do it all the time. What door speakers, front and rear, do you recommend for 2016 GMC Sierra with an amp? No problem. This is for Shamu. You can get Apocalypse. You can get DS18. You can get Orion, Audio Control, which I absolutely love. Audio Code. Any type of Pro Audio speaker, 6.5. If you don't want to do the 6x9s for the front, you can get these 6x9 plates from us. And they'll install in the front easy. And then for the back, you can 6.5 can go in perfect. Otherwise, if you want to do 6.5s, these are the plates. They go perfect in your 6x9s for the front doors. 6.5s go in here for the back doors. Because it's 6.75, this is the perfect bracket for your Silverado. The 6.5 goes in here, and the bracket fits perfect in the door. Again, this stuff is very plasticky, so what I do recommend is great sound deadening. You can buy the sound deadening strips from us. These are the strips. And yes, it gives you a boost on the mid bass, obviously. So these strips are going to, they come with patches that you can put on the sides. Great sound deadening. Again, this is what people use it in the booth. And for the front 6x9, you can make a 6x9, put it around it. This is the foam material that's on the factory speakers, but a lot more foamy. Double-sided tape in the back. For 6.5, you can make a 6.5. Again, whenever I install in the store, I don't have these strips available like this. I have like a big roll of this, and then we just cut it to our custom size. But if you're buying out the door, then you can buy the strips. Okay? And you can put some sound deadening patches again. Whenever we install inside the store, I have, again, big sheets of sound deadening, but this comes like this. You can cut a hole, put it around your 6.5 or 6x9, and yes, guys, it makes a huge goddamn difference. And one kit is not even that expensive. It's $120, okay? And you can do like 2 cars very easily with it. Again, this is just like Uber Eats, where we're spoon feeding everything to you. If you do buy a bigger roll, it's a lot cheaper, but this is a super premium kind of stuff, okay? If you go on Amazon, you can buy like a whole 100-foot roll for about $50. That's a super piece of shit stuff, okay? But this stuff's very good. Just look at the amount of foam it has. What bumps more, center console or H box? Because I'm what hella bass. center console, unless you have two eights or four eights, unless you do the um, unless you do the big eights, center console. Give me a second, guys. I will be right back in about 30 seconds. Hey, guys, Okay, guys, I'm back. If you guys are still watching, so sorry, had to go do some family emergency. Mr. Snoop Parent is writing in Urdu. What's up, uh, Fez? Do you carry EV speakers? I remember having 310s in the rear deck of my Audi A4 for Bridge Edison, but then my police hated me. I swear they had pre-filled out tickets waiting for me. Trust me, the day before I left New Jersey, I was on Route 27, and I got a ticket for noise pollution. It was like 9:30. I was just playing my subs, and somebody called the cops, I guess. And you know how New Jersey is: cops show out of nowhere. In 5 seconds, they give you a ticket and run away. So yeah, I completely understand. If you were in Edison, Woodbridge, and Perth Amboy, that was the zone, anyways. Um, that's crazy. I don't know if you've been back lately to New Jersey, man. It kind of sucks. Every time I go, I'm kind of disappointed. Uh, I don't know. Maybe, I guess, times change, things change. I got older. That's about it. All right, guys. Can you show me a screen that fits a Tundra? Can you? Okay. So this is for Jira. Can you tell me what Tundra do you have? Okay. If it's a 7 to 13 Tundra, if it's 14 to 19, if it's 2020 and up, what Tundra do you have? I have screens for everything, or if you have an older Tundra, literally any screen fits in there. Again, I have videos for 7 to 13 right here, from 14 to 19 right here, and then the 2008 Tundra 04 to 08. I have it over there too. Okay, so I literally have install videos for everything. Where is your shop located? EastCarAudio, guys. Just Google it in Channelview, Texas. Do ya do same day installations? Yes, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a shop. If we would take 3 days to do an install, yeah. Sometimes it does take more than a day. Like today, we did some white wheel lights with some rock lights. Literally took like almost a day because the way the truck was dropped and the rims were huge. It just took a long time. One of our technicians was on there. The other technician was doing an install on a Honda Accord. Pretty much, we were we replaced the stereo, replaced the door speakers, added a 4-channel, added a bass amp. It was 100% copper all around, sorted copper RCAs, loom everywhere. So it just becomes time consuming. That's it. And the customer brought their own subs, which were 10-inch L7s, and that shit sound fantastic. Again, guys, so one of these strips, these are cut like this on purpose. You can actually do an 8-inch sub, you can do a 10-inch speaker, you can do a 6.5, 5 1/4, 4-inch, 4x6, or 6x9 altogether. Well, I mean, this will be more in line for a 6x9. You can do all of this very easily, and it's not even expensive. It's only $129, and you get 8 of these strips, and you also get extra sound deadening to put on the corners. So can't really complain. One of the best investments you will ever make, especially if you're putting high dollar speakers, because it will save a lot of mid bass. I need a voice amp for 2 Apocalypse. What's good, big boy? AI 4.80 Apocalypse. That's great. Otherwise, if you're looking for a tiny 2-channel amplifier for your 2 speakers, I got some Stetson right here. 200 watts per channel. Only $100. You see how tiny it is? You can put it anywhere. It'll work good on your Apocalypse. It's high amperage though, but it doesn't matter. You can actually make it run on speaker wire. SR5 2015. Just Google EastCarAudio, go on YouTube, watch the video. I have a radio replacement video right there. Put an Alpine in. Super easy. You just gotta have a fancy harness for the JBL system to work. You have to have a backup camera harness. Kit is standard, regular kit. And you can pick any stereo from like 7 inches all the way up to like 12, 13 inches. Actually, I need one of the small amps. It's good. It's cool. Yeah, it's actually very, very nice. It's not bad at all. Do you have an in-dash for the Challenger? CJ Phillips, what year is your Challenger? Can you please be more specific? Can you tell me? Yes, I do have a stereo for Challenger. I can put an 8-inch touchscreen if you have the 2024 Challenger, 2023. Yeah, I can do an 8-inch touchscreen. It's going to be a Kenwood or JVC. Yep, I can do that. Let me know whenever you're ready. It's gonna run about on parts. It's gonna run you about $1,400 with labor. You're looking about 1,800 total, labor and parts. 100 RMS is such small package. It's amazing seeing it for the first time. Honestly, yeah, it's tiny, but it's easy. You can literally fit it in your palm of your hand and install it anywhere. Do you have a radio for CarPlay for Toyota RAV4 2017? This is for Subwoofer. Yes, I do. Again, I don't know where I'm getting all these Toyota customers. I know all the Tundra customers actually do get their radio replaced, but Camry, Corolla people never spend any type of money. And RAV4 is, how much is the Salt 6 Wilbur? Same price as the internet, man. I don't have the price on top of my head. If you go on EastCarAudio on the interwebs, our website, you'll see it over there. Same price. I think it's around $1,400 to $1,600 if I'm not sure. I think when did I sell one? I think I had sold the last one about 2 months ago. But again, I do cheaper high amperage amps, which are like 1/3 of the price. Best amps for 2 6.5 Sylvester Pros. Bam Jesus. $200. Get that right here. What's the best amp for the 8CCA? Orion 64N. These are the 1400 watt ones. Best amplifier. Do you have 4 of them? If you do, it's the XTR 1000.4. It's made by Orion as well. I have it in the showcase. Damian Campbell, what do you suggest for the 1794 Tundra 2021 system in those trucks? No good, no good. Okay, no problem. I'm assuming you have the newer model. If it's the hybrid, the box goes behind the back seat for 210s. I think I'm going to post a video tonight so you can check it out. If you need the box, if it's non-hybrid, the box fits underneath the seat. I posted a video 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I have it in stock. Oh, I'll just show it to you right now. If you have the hybrid truck, then that is the box right there for the hybrid truck. Right there. The T-shaped box in stock. We're going to do install tomorrow. What's a step up from JL Audio 300.4 V3? This is for Team Chevy. How old is that amplifier? Because is it the JD line, RD line? What line is it? Because a JD 400.4 is pretty decent. Otherwise, I would recommend the RD 400.4. Guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to head out. It's 43 minutes on the live. The other thing is I'm kind of hungry as hell. So haven't had any food all day. And it's to a point where it's becoming hard for me to talk. So I'm going to head out. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Thank you for all the subscribes, liking. Thank you. I don't take anybody lightly. EastCarAudio.net is the spot if you want to go over there, purchase something. Otherwise, come to the store in Challenge, Texas. Micro amps are awesome. I use for my suitcase speaker builds. That's a lot on the market. Just showing cardio recently. Yep, and also Fly, you were saying you sell them as well, right? After you build them? That's great. That's what I love them too. I actually, people bring me gun cases and I put speakers in them and I build them and I use those amplifiers too. They're fantastic. Oh, thank you, Sloop. Parrot, eat, get some rest, take care. Thank you, Team Chevy, so much. Thank you, also Fly, guys. Thank you so much, everybody on TikTok, guys. All the about 800 people who watched today. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.